centering pins. Got the dowels already put in. Use the centering pins to mark my board. And by using them, we're nice and set. So now all I got to do is put this thing in, cover up those old holes, drill some new holes to mount this in, and I'll be good to go. So, Mini Deputy's coming right along. Something came in the mail today. You did a nice job packing it. Hey. Yeah, it's pretty old, but I don't see any rust going all the way through. It's going to function. We'll clean it up a little bit, but I was needing this for the Mini Deputy. So we'll get this put on, and I will maybe be able to show you a little more on it. But while we're at it, I put the flathead screws on, so it closes now. So that was all I had to do, was put in the flatheads. And I actually had some. They were kind of in another box. But it's nice. All those years when I was working, I was saving all these nuts and bolts and screws and whatnot, and because I knew someday. So someday's here, and we're using it, so that's good. Talk to you later. Okay, YouTube. So I'm going to get ready to drill the holes for the Mini Deputy, and what I want to point out to you is I had done it already once and they were kind of messed up, and I said I had to redo them, and now I'm kind of glad I did, because what I'm going to watch for is, if you can see here and here, these are my dowel pins that I'm going to be setting this onto. So this time, when I mark this for my holes to be drilled, I want to make sure these two are exposed. That way I'll be able to see to line it up to put it in. Because the third hole, which goes on the hinge leg, I'll be able to feel that one by just moving the hinge. Once these two are in, this one has to line up. So, just FYI, that's what I'm doing for the Mini Deputy mount. Hey YouTube, okay, deployment of the Mini Deputy. So, we pull out our little tripod. I don't know if that's going to really show. Okay, hopefully we'll see that. I do need a new tripod, I know. Okay. I still have a storage issue with this part, but the holes are exposed like I was hoping, and then right there, it's in. And now, I guess one of these days I should probably do a video on cleaning your shop. I really do get myself cluttered in here. But basically now, alright, we're deployed. So, that is my mini deputy, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will get going on using this, so some other projects coming up we'll probably see it in operation. I'm missing a little piece to the trunnion to my 500 table. I need to find that because I am going to want to use that on here. I've got an idea of something that I'd like to do with it, but that's going to have to be another project. Because, thank you, by the way, I did get a request for a series, and I'm going to do that after the next project, or it will be the next project, I think. So thank you for that request. That helps. I know I've got other things going on, but also I like to know that you guys have a desire to see something that I've got that I might be able to show in action. Again, you know, I'm not a trainer. I don't want to be a trainer. I don't want to be held liable for something that you do wrong that you saw me do. But I do want to share my shop. So that's my whole purpose, just to share my shop and my projects, let you see things I'm doing right or wrong. Let me know if you see a better way of things that I'm doing, because it's a learning process for all of us, I'm hoping. That was my goal on this channel. So, another project. Thanks. Hey YouTube, Jim here, Little Shop on the Prairie. It's really cold in the shop, but I wanted to do a final on the mini deputy and actually using it. So here it is set up, and I put the bandsaw on. Okay, so it's up pretty high. I knew it was going to be high. I'm not really sure if I like it. It's going to take a while to get used to. I can definitely see my piece of wood better. That I guarantee on that. But control of the piece of wood might be an issue. I'm going to try to cut this out. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to work with it for a while. But it's working. That part works. I'm just not really sure. I guess probably because I'm so used to the other way and my hands being up as high. It does seem like, I don't know, my hands seem like there's less chance of me cutting myself, which I've not done yet on my equipment, but you know, it can always happen. So, I don't know. The jury's not out on this one yet, but it's working. It cut through it fine. It didn't feel totally bad. It didn't feel scary. I could really see my hands. So on the jointer, I'm still gonna be about level here, so I don't see a problem there. In fact, when I push my wood through, it might be a little more advantageous for me with the jointer on there for pushing through. But as I look at this, I think I think I'm pretty much gonna settle myself on using the bandsaw on the main shopsmith, and putting my jointer and the belt sander on the mini deputy. Um, so that way, when I'm doing any kind of dimensioning, those pieces of equipment will be what I would like to have ready, especially the jointer ready to go, along with the thickness planer and with my table saw. All three pieces set up, because those three pieces I use for dimensioning wood, and I think having them available all at one time, uh, I can get things done a little bit faster. So there's my mini deputy. I hope you like this one. I'll have to make better determination down the road on other projects. You'll see me using it on different stuff, but the bandsaw was the biggest one I was concerned about. And you know, the reason I keep on forgetting, this guy's got to be really slow compared to the big one. So maybe it will be the bandsaw, and maybe it will be the bandsaw, because I can keep it on a slow speed all the time, and I don't have to adjust the speed.